Defiant Regiment Defiant Regiment podcast.
Comfortable in your own energy. You have to learn to be that. You literally have to learn to be comfortable in your own energy, because if you don't, you cannot be comfortable around nobody else. Nobody else.
Lost a lot of dead ones, now I gotta recreate the image. Got too many brothers, never said nothing for the members down for a sentence. Ain't got time for kitty games, had to be a man, gotta stand up on your pivot. Never knew this shit'd change, when I sit it down, I can call you for a visit. Always been silent since I was a child, ain't been the phone, never throwing the towel. Gave you about 5 years of my energy, you chasing niggas who won't walk a mile. See how you moving, and I was like, wow, I wanna see improvement, I'm thinking like how. Hunger replace, so you want me to wait, but I ain't got the time, cause I need it now. Remember them days, mama kicking me out, now I tell my mama I figure it out. I thought you didn't relate, but learned at the end of the day you wanna hold it down. Now every time that I wake, I gotta go harder at digging my feet in the ground. I'm in the trenches every day, gotta keep a pound like I like how did that sound?
What's going on, man? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Defiant back in the building. We sitting here with the one and only Unbothered Sade, man. Tell these people what the deal is.
It's Sade. Y'all know what the f going on. SB in the building. We about to get this lit. Let's go. About to get this real big litty. Talk about some and get some questions answered. Some frequently asked questions that, I don't know, I guess need answered. I think.
Well, with that, let's get straight into it. Usually how I start these off, I want people to get to know you, to kind of know your story a little bit. Tell me about a little bit about your childhood and what made you you.
My childhood was a little rough, but I mean, like, it was good. My childhood was great. I loved it. Like, I have a lot of good memories. With that being said, I do have a lot of bad memories as well. But I was raised by my grandma. She was one of a kind. She was hectic. She was a Cancer. She was born June 25th. So she was real hard on me. Like, all the main people in my life, they was real hard on me. Like, everybody in my life was really hard on me from the get. I don't know why. But they were just hard as on me, like, for real. But, yeah, my childhood was filled with good and bad, I would say. Like, I had a lot going on. It was a lot going on. My grandma was a madam, so, you know, she was a lot. Like, she was definitely a lot. And then my mom and my aunt, my uncle, they was all drug dealers, and everybody around me was really just drug dealers and, like, workers. Like, they went to work, but they also did street work as well. So I got the best of both worlds, I guess you could say, because they taught me to do good in school and to have an educational background, but I also learned the streets from them as well. So I guess I'm just all around smart. Maybe that's why they're so damn hard on me.
You said your grandma was a madam?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was definitely an experience. It was crazy. She didn't lie to us. She didn't keep nothing a secret. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I say nothing, she kept nothing, absolutely nothing a secret. All the drugs she did, she told us. All the drink she did, she told us. Like, everything she did, like, she sold. Like, we don't be trying to do all that shit now. Like, we actually got kids, families, we be trying to chill, like, you know what I mean? But motherfuckers be trying to bring that shit out, like, you know what? We don't get y'all what y'all want. Like, you know, after a minute, it get old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel like I am now. Like, now I'm in my savage mode where I don't give a about none of y'all feelings. All y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it ain't benefiting me, honestly, it really don't deserve my attention, but y'all really be like, y'all nitpick, like, you go again and again and again and again and again, like, y'all keep saying shit, like, saying shit about me, I don't really care, but well, I go for my kids. That's weird. Like, you know? So it's like, being in the spotlight is a good thing, but it got the worst cons ever.
Some trouble behind that?
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of trouble behind that, because I feel like people are more harder on my kids as well, like they was on me. Like, they expect them to be up to par with everything. Like, you know what I mean? And they just kids. They go make mistakes. Like, I'm still making mistakes, and I am 25 years old. So it's like, you know, I am hard on my kids myself, but that's okay for me. They need to learn from me. I'm their parent, their guardian, like me and their father. Not me, their father, you, and you. I don't care what title you think you have over my kids. You cannot tell them what they can and cannot do. You know what I mean? Like, ultimately, over, not like some little shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not like, oh, you can't pick up that dish. Like, you know, not no little shit. Like, because people get petty. They get weird. Like, you know what I mean? They get weird. Yeah, I don't mean like the little petty shit. I'm saying, like, ultimately, you will not have no rights over my child's life or their well-being, their care, none of that, because you are not paying for none of this. You are not putting your time, your effort, your love, your communication, your literal support into the emotions. Like, you're not doing none of that. So you cannot tell me how to raise my kids or what to do with my kids or how they should be acting or what they should be doing. I'm going at my pace. This is my race. It's not yours.
Right.
I'm not gonna lower my standards because really the shit that y'all be telling me to do be lowering my standards. Like, you know what I mean? People say I'm a little bit too hard on my kids. No, I'm not too hard. I'm preparing them for the real world, something that y'all didn't do. That's why y'all can't stop it right now. But anyway, my daughter got to her first physical already, and she in daycare.
Yeah,
Like,
pre-K.
so it's like, you know what I mean? But it's like, I'm not gonna punish my child for defending herself. It depends on what the situation is. Trust me, baby, I got them teachers' numbers. They call me. I'm the first person they call. So it's like, I'm gonna know the situation, and I'm gonna know if you're wrong or if you're right. And they also got cameras as well in school. Run that back. I need to see him running back, for real. So it's like, I'm gonna get all the evidence first, and that's gonna decide on your punishment. Like, you know what I mean? Of course, you're not just gonna be like, okay, yeah, it's just free will, whatever. Like, you know, of course you need to pick a time and a place. You could have waited. You know, you could have waited after school to get her. But I get it. I get that people be bullying. And I just won't have that going on with my kids. I'm sorry, but no.
Right.
No,
I feel the same way. And then on top of that, my daughter cute. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I already know how kids gonna be.
Exactly. And my kid, my boys, they handsome as you know what I mean? But they chill though. Like, my daughter is chill too, but she more of a bully though, because she big. Like, she just turned 4, but she looked like a 6, 7-year-old. So it's like, she big as so she already be trying to like bully, like, you know what I mean? And I be trying to tell her, like, you can't be doing that. Like, you know, just because you're bigger than other people, you can't do that. So it's like, I'm doing both. I'm teaching my kids, don't let nobody bully you, but you also not gonna just be walking around this bullying either, because you're gonna get your I don't play none of that. Like, no, you're gonna learn to share. You're gonna learn to be genuine, get along. Like, you know, and if you don't like how somebody is moving, don't go over there. Lead them over there. Come over here where you know it's cool at. Like, you know, where you know it's fun. It's love. Real love. Not no, oh, I want to be your friend because you got the new book bag, the Hello Kitty book bag or whatever. Like, you know, just little shit like that. That shit goes a long way in a child's life, which is crazy because, like, a lot of people probably wouldn't think that, but it really does. Me growing up like that now, I get that it actually does go a long way to have them boundaries set.
Okay. Do you think the way that your grandma raised you, right, or your mom?
My grandma.
Okay, so do you think that the way your grandma raised you wasn't a way conducive to a child, or do you think that the way she raised you helped you in raising the boys you got right now and the little girl you have?
I think it's both. So now I was raised a specific way, like, you know, specific things that I'm supposed to do with my kids, for my kids, and specific things that weren't specifically needed in my family that were actually needed. Like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Like, they weren't really there for the love and the support and the communication part. They didn't give a they just gave a fuck about if your schooling was done, if you did your homework, what your schooling grades was like, if you was getting that shit, if you was shit done, basically. If you was getting shit done, it didn't matter how you was feeling, if you was depressed, if you was feeling any type of way, if you was angry, mad, sad, they didn't matter. If you was happy, like, you know what I mean? They gonna always celebrate with you, for sure. They gonna celebrate with you on me. They gonna hands down, they gonna celebrate with you to the death of you. But, like, they're not there for all the bullshit that comes along with getting to the celebration part. Like, you know what I mean? So that's the way I was raised. As long as getting done, it don't matter really what's going on in the household. No, no, not in my household. Like, you know what I mean? Which my grandma was trying to instill that in a lot of my family members, but, like, it's like they didn't get it. That's that generational curse shit. Like, you know what I mean? That it just takes over. Like, no matter what a black sheep of the family is trying to tell you, I should say, because, like, really they're not even the black sheep, they really the light of the family, y'all just not listening. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, really when, like, the black sheep is trying to tell what's really going on, they're like, oh yeah, you're right, but then they go and do something completely different. So, like, with that being said, I try to instill now in my children, you have a family. Yes, it's okay to love them. Yes, but you don't have to configure your life to them or to me or to your father. Do what you want to do in life, but do it with like passion, love. Like make sure you have good support and that you do. And even if you don't have support from the people that you think that you need it from, go get it somewhere else because baby it's out there. I promise you it's out there. And likely it's gonna come from a that you don't with, that you don't even know. So it's like make your life what you want it to be. But also listen to what I be telling you. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm never gonna steer you wrong. I am your mother at the end of the day. I shouldn't really say I am your mother at the end of the day because not everybody's mom gonna steer them in the right direction. But me being me, I'm going to always steer my child in the right direction. Like I gotta make sure that like no matter what they do in life, I have to support them. Like, you know, no matter if it's what I want them to do or what they want to do. And I'm not just saying I'm gonna just let my kid do what they want. Like I'm not gonna just let my kid go out here and run the streets and be a drug dealer and do crazy things or be a serial killer because that's his passion. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna do a weird shit, but like if he want to be a fucking dancer, or if he want to play football, or if he want to do ballet, or if he want to do, you know, whatever the fuck it is, or if she want to do football, or she want to wrestle, or she wants to do hair or nails, like, you know, whatever it is that they want to do, I have to support it no matter what, like, you know, and I feel like that's what was different from me raising my kids and my family raising us. They wanted us to do what they wanted us to do instead of supporting what we wanted to do, and we could have took that so mother you know.
How old did you say your kids were?
My oldest, he just turned 8, and then my next, he about to turn 5 in January, and then my next, she just turned 4, and then my next is 2. He'll be 3 in June. Like I don't know, like I don't be getting it. And then the rumor about me not having custody of my kids, baby, I got custody of all of them. I got custody of all of them, literally. Okay, every single last one. My baby daddy don't even got joint custody. I've been arguing with him for 3 years right now. I'm arguing with him to this day about joint custody because I'm not ready yet. Like, you know, I'm really just not ready to let go of all rights to my kids. Like somebody else having some say over my kids, kind of like, as a mother, it's kind of just, it eats me up a little bit. I mean, it eats me up a little bit inside. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I know they're in good hands, like, you know, I leave them with him, you know. But just the simple fact that you will have some say so over my kid if I'm not there is really blowing me. Like, you know, it really kind of blows the out of me.
Are you talking about baby daddy number 1 or baby daddy number 2?
Baby daddy number 1.
How long was you with baby daddy number 1?
Okay, so you talking about like first, like the real first one, or like
whatever?
I don't claim him.
Whatever
I
you
call
count
my
as being with someone.
Okay, my first baby dad, I was with him for 2 years. Then I had my first son. Now my second baby dad, I got with him 2 months after I broke up with my first baby dad, and he took care of my sons 6 months till now. So like that's why I don't even claim my first baby dad because he doesn't know him at all. And I tried, like, you know what I mean? I tried to let him be in his life. I tried to let his family be in his life. I tried to like forcefully, or whatever the fuck you want to say. I tried to like you know, I tried to not like forcefully, but I would text him like your son want to see you, your son want to see you. Like, you know, they kind of take that as, oh, you're trying to force me. Like, but I'm really not. He just wanted to see you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I tried that. I tried showing my son pictures of him, like, you know, when he was growing up, trying to tell him that his father. He just didn't take to it. He was worried about my second baby dad. Like, that's not that. Like, you know, he started calling him dad and all types of shit. So,
which is only natural if he's been there since 6 months.
Exactly. So it's like, it's nothing I can do about that. But like, okay, so my second baby daddy, I was with him for 4 years. And then we had my other 2 after him. And I also lost a baby with him. And then my last baby dad, I was with him on and off for 11 years. But our relationship now, I was with him for 3 years. And we had our sons. And my second baby daddy take care of everyone.
Anybody on child support?
Nope. I ain't put none of them on child support. I don't play none of that shit.
Straight up.
I don't like no white people in my business. I know. I be hearing about that shit all the time. Them baby moms be tweaking. I'm like, my baby daddy should go with me because God, I never.
I'm not going to say all Some need to be on child support. Like
Yeah,
your
some-
first baby dad,
Yeah, he do.
he
but
tripping. But
I just don't be trying to do it though. I don't have that shit to do.
it don't be about the kids. It just
Yeah.
need to make that man miserable. 'Cause
Yeah, I
he
know.
done cheated
I
on
know
him,
that's the problem.
It's crazy.
And I don't have that to do. I don't give. You're gonna suffer misery regardless because karma got me, baby. My ancestors, my grandma, Jesus, they all God. They don't play about me because I come with pure intention. So they know.
Now, I know it's gonna be confused people because they haven't been through your situation. You know what I'm saying? It's still people that ain't never met no black people yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, can you give me an example of how grandma ran her house?
Okay, so this is what she do. She wake up at like 6 a.m. 6 a.m. She sit in her bed to like 7, 8 a.m. Then everybody in the motherfucking house get the fuck up. Y'all gotta get up. Everybody get up. All the curtains getting open. All the sun getting in. All the energy coming in here. All the good energy, you know. Everybody get up. You gotta make your bed, clean your room up, like you know, if your room up. And then go downstairs, clean that, like, you know, clean up whatever you had the next night or whatever, make your breakfast, go to school, come home, clean up the shit from your breakfast that you had. Me, I wasn't allowed to go nowhere. But the boys, they can do what they want after. Like, you know, they can go to the park, hang out with their friends. It was like here and there, I could go with them to the park. Once I got into high school, like 15, 14, 15, 16, that's when she started getting a little bit more lenient. Like, you know, but I could only go down the street. So.
But you weren't really getting into no trouble now, with.
No, not really. Until she did start giving me some leniency. Like, you know, but I was getting in trouble, but she didn't know I was getting in trouble. That's why my childhood was lit. We'll be doing like we would be car hopping, like and like we would just go around jumping people, like go around just fighting people. Like everybody that had a problem, we fapping them down, like for real. Like it was a whole group, of us. So, like it was literally me, my sister, my friend named Janelle, her little sister Nautica, who else was there? Shannon Gill, she was there like sometimes here and there because she used to date Martell brother Kevin. So like, but other than them little females, it was a whole group of.
Yeah.
So it's like we was all with the. So it's like we was the gang. Like you know what I mean? Like it wasn't no like weird shit like they was fucking on us or nothing like that. Cause never, no. I talked to one person, well, two people out of the whole group, like over the whole time of our years. So it's like you know what I mean?
They was really like big bros.
Yeah, we was all locked in. Like they would be at my house all day, every day. Like we all on the porch smoking, like we rolling up the fucking games, like you know what I mean? We used to get
Right.
like we used to be going crazy, like 10 blunts getting thrown around, like literally we all tried posh one day, like it was crazy, like and then like that was so funny. Like it was so crazy, like bro, we all literally went and cause like nobody could find no weed, right? And then like we couldn't go all the way to the west side to get some weed. So we literally walked down the street, this dude that like was like a big parts dude or whatever, like we went to him. Cause we like, bro, like we was still kids and we was just like feeling like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what kids was doing back then. But like we was scared though, I'm not gonna lie, we was definitely scared. Like, but we all did it though. So that nobody would feel like they was tweaking. Like, you know what I mean? So nobody would feel like, oh, well, you did it and you did this. Like, you know what I mean? So nobody would have no dirt on nobody. Everybody done smoked it. Everybody did. So, like, we all smoking it, bro.
If you my friend, you will hit this.
You hear me? And if you don't hit it, we all about to jump you in this house.
Right.
But, like, so we all smoked it. We was all at the house down the park is right down the street from our house. Literally right there. It only takes, like, what? 2 minutes to get to the basketball court from our backyard. Bro, when I tell you it took us 15 minutes to get there, it took all of us 15 minutes to get there. Like, we walking across the street, like, one of my friends, his name Ratman, bro, he was like, I can't go across the street, y'all. I can't go across the street. And we like, why? What's wrong with the street? He like, it's fucking moving, y'all. It's fucking moving. It's going like this. It's going like this. We was like, it's not doing that. You're tweaking, bro. Just come on. Like, hold somebody hand or something. Like, he like, no, man. No, I can't go across that street. I cannot go across that street. So we finally get this across the street, bro. And then it's another street we got to cross. We had to sit there with for like 5 minutes explaining to him, like, bro, the street is not moving. You're just tweaking. Like,
Is that what Posh do to you?
it does it to some people. Like, with me, it just made me feel like I was floating. Like, you know, I wasn't walking. I was just floating everywhere. Like, you know, I wasn't using no energy. I'm just in there, just moving. Literally just, yeah, I'm here. What's that? Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't moving. Like, my legs wasn't moving, but they was moving, though.
Right.
But I just felt like I wasn't. For me, that's what it did to me. And
He had a bad trip.
yeah, it made him like, it made the world be like woozy. I don't know. It's different stroke for different folk. Like, you know what I mean? So like Pasha is more of a psychedelic thing. It's gonna with your head. Like, you know what I mean? So you gotta be mentally strong.
Like a shroom.
Yeah. But Pasha is more dangerous.
What?
Way more dangerous because Pasha is a chemical. Shroom is just grown out of the earth.
Do you know what Posh is?
It's like K2. You know what K2 is?
The fake weed is all I know.
Yeah, that's what
that people used to smuggle in.
That's what it is. K2. That's probably niggas been tweaking in there. But they got real weed now.
What, the joint?
Yeah.
Are they allowed to smoke or they smuggle?
They smuggling. Duh. You know they ain't allowed no damn weed in there.
You ain't saying where.
Posh is like, it's like fake weed, but it's like, it looks like grass. And it's like cut up and they spray chemicals on it to get you high.
Man, I remember.
But that high is like a way different high. Like, one time I smoked it and like I was there, but I wasn't there. But I was asleep. If that makes sense. Like, I was in the car, I was asleep, but I could see and hear everything that was around.
Oh, so you really kind of wasn't like you was half asleep and listening, but you was high.
Yeah, I was high. I was gone up out of there. But yeah, now with shrooms, baby, I love them. I would take a shroom and some acid. I take acid too. Them is very therapeutic. Very therapeutic.
Okay, so I looked up what's in Posh or what Posh is. It's Posh is the slang term for a synthetic cannabinoid.
Which
Posh
is fake weed.
Right.
Right.
Posh is extremely dangerous because it consists of homemade chemicals.
Yes, see?
A homemade chemical compound sprayed on dry vegetation.
Yep, which is grass, and the shit that I was telling you, it's like dry grass, and they cut shit up, and then they just spray it on there.
Many of the people who are making Posh put out a wide variety of chemicals into the vegetation.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They literally just make shit up and just shit on there to get them up high. That's it. Swear. Then fuck be tweaking.
Yeah, they tripping.
Yeah. They also do meth like that too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They put it on birthday cards and shit.
Mm.
They melt the melt down, and then they like dip the birthday card in it, and then they dry it, and then they send it in the mail. And then they scrape the birthday card in jail. They scrape the birthday card, and then they sell it.
Insane.
Crazy.
So basically, with your family dynamic as a preteen to teen, you just felt like they needed to give you more like attention in the home.
Not even attention, just like love, support, communication. Like, you know what I mean? I'm the person that graduated high school and college out of my whole entire family.
And nobody said good job.
They did, but like nobody came to my graduation party for real.
Well, I would have went.
Thank you. I was lit though still. I was turned up in that bit. And then I went to the track right after. Crazy. Crazy work.
So,
But I did, like, I literally, like, found my baby dad, like, literally a couple months after that. Like, my son was, like, 6 months. So, like, I would say, like, 2 months after I went to the track, my baby dad found me after that and pushed me to go to school. Because I was going to wait a year, but he pushed me to go back into school. So, really appreciate him for that. Shout out to him. Love you.
I feel like your friends was like all y'all was super peer pressure.
My friends?
Yeah.
I didn't really have friends.
I thought you said you was with the group.
Oh, like my niggas.
Yeah.
I had not friends. Yeah, I feel like we all had like our own little shit going on in our lives. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was a lot of shit going on. I'm not even gonna lie. It was a lot of shit going on between our friend group. Like, yeah, it's too much. They all facing time right now or in there. So
All of them?
all of them.
Like on some Rico shit or just individual?
Yes. Individually, all that.
Damn.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's some crazy shit. But it's okay though. They getting their lives together. They is. So like one of them got out, he got his daughter and shit. Like, he doing good in life. Like he still be in street shit, but like, can't take the hood off the but I mean like he doing better than what he was. So I mean like I guess that's good. One day, hopefully all the niggas do great with their lives. So, all of them ain't fucked up, but most of them is they fucked up. they pretty fucked up. Can't lie. Like, damn, maybe you face a damn near life. Where did you go wrong
Help me.
in life?
Help me, please.
For real. Like I get it. But we was young though. When the did you decide that you was not gonna stop doing this? Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Grow up.
And y'all got kids. What's
Better.
happening?
Set an example. Some people don't be really having the guidance to know to even do
That's
something
what I'm
better
saying.
like that.
The situations that they came out of. It was that shit going on.
So y'all was basically the little rascals that just came together
Yeah.
for your family.
We basically was our family.
Right. That's what's up.
And
though.
my house was like safe haven. Because my grandma.
Yeah, that's what's up though, because most kids don't have nobody to run to.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why my grandma's house was like, she was getting tired of us. She was like, I don't want them to come over today. We all be right there on our front porch every day. She's like, y'all gonna sweep my motherfucking porch off because we have guts everywhere. There's your guts. Y'all gonna come sweep my motherfucking porch off or y'all not coming back over here. She was like, and y'all not, she was like, one time they snuck in the house at night and then they all jumped off the roof at like 6 a.m. And then they all started running down the street, right? My grandma was like, I just seen all your friends running down the street, da 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 da. Not knowing that they literally just jumped out our window. She's like, tell them they can't come over here this early. Not knowing they literally just left from the house.
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she knew though.
Right.
She knew. She just didn't want to say that.
She loved y'all for real.
Yeah. She knew they needed somewhere to stay that night for real. For sure. So like seriously, like, oh my God. So like when I'm like really everywhere in my head, I get to clean it. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like I need to organize something. Because my brain is not organized. Like, you know what I mean? I need to organize something. Something needs to be clean because my brain is all over the place. Like, you know what I mean?
I can't do nothing in dirt.
Nothing. Okay? Nothing in dirt at all. I swear, bro. No, listen. When I take a shower, right? Every day I take a shower, I have to make my bed. I have to vacuum my floor. I have to make sure every piece of clothing is put up. I have to make sure everything is right. Because when I get out the shower, I'm not walking into no dirty room. Clean as being dressed. Looking clean as coming out this dirty room. No. And like when I say dirty room, I'm not talking like that. No real dirty shit. I'm talking about like, cookies and shit on the carpet because I got kids. Like, dirty bed sheets. Like I need to change my bed sheets from the night before because they got cookies everywhere. Like, type shit like that. Not no real dirty shit, but like, I don't give a it's dirty to me. Clean that shit up. But like yesterday, I was cleaning. I was at my boyfriend's sister house. He was like, I don't bring you over here and be nobody's maid. I'm like, bro, it's not that I want to be somebody's maid. I do shit at the house. Like, what I be doing. Bitch, I get up and organize my motherfucking boxes, like, because I don't know. I literally have problems. Like, I really got real issues. My dad is schizophrenic. No, like, seriously, like, I'm dead serious. Like, my dad is schizophrenic. My mom's side of the family's fucked up. My grandma was bipolar, depression, like, psychotic, all type of shit. It was so crazy. I have literally unspecified anger on my record.
Unspecified.
Unspecified.
Anger?
Unspecified.
What's that mean?
What is that?
She angry, but we don't know what the hell she mad about.
We don't know why. She just mad.
What's she mad about out here? Holy.
Really was looking at that, and I'm like, because I didn't even know really until I had my last son that they had that on my record. Ain't that crazy? I knew they had bipolar, I knew they had BPD and depression and anxiety, but I never knew they had unspecified anger on there. But you know what's crazy? I never been checked for schizophrenic, and I don't want to go. If you tell me that I'm that, I smell something and I gotta go to the doctors. And I'm not doing nothing. I feel like I can do it on my own though. Like, you know what I mean? Because like when I went to therapy, like my last day that I went to therapy, remember when I told you like them days I just didn't click? My last day on therapy, I was like, I'm done. I don't want to talk, nothing. Like, I literally just shut down. I didn't say anything to her the whole time. We was in there for 2 hours, said not one word. Like, that's when I knew, like, because my brain just kept telling me, like, she don't know you. Like, how can she tell you what's going on, like, and how to fix it if she don't even know you? She don't know what's going on. She never been around you. She don't hang out with you on a daily basis. Just because you telling her what's going on don't mean that she know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So how can you tell me how to fix something when I already know how to fix it? I'm just not doing what I need to do to fix it. It's me for real. It's not you. It's not me and the medication. We all need to be on one stage. No, it's me, my heart, my mind, my soul. We all need to be on one page. And we just wasn't on the same page at the time. Like, that's just it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you can heal yourself because you are your own God. My boyfriend literally just asked that the other day. He was like, do you think you're God? Yes. In my own world, I am God. Like, you know what I mean? I run this shit. I create this shit. I am. This is me. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my life. Ain't God, and didn't God create us for his life? He did, right? Because he created other life. He needed that. That was his legacy. This is my world. So I'm going to create my legacy. This is my life. I'm God. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I'm God in my own world. What are you saying? And you don't exist. Like, you exist in my world when I allow you into my world. So if you don't exist in my world, who the f are you to tell me I'm not God?
You know, I be seeing a lot of videos about people in New York. It always be like 4 or 5 guys. They call themselves 5%ers or maybe 1%ers. 1%ers is the biker gang. 5%ers is, I think, like Muslims or something like that. Okay. But they believe that they are God. Mm-hmm. Are you in that same belief with them, or you never heard of it?
I'm just me. I never heard of it. I'm literally just me. So, like, when I tell people, like, spiritually, I'm tapped in, I feel like they just think, like, oh, yeah, she just be, like, I don't really know. Like, scraping the surface. You can literally just scrape the surface and be spiritually tapped in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I told you, I thought I was spiritually tapped in before, but I'm not. But I wasn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? But now that I actually understand what the f- going on, I really am spiritually tapped in, and I know what the f- is happening. I know what's going on, and I know what's going to happen. So, like, and not everybody who is spiritually tapped in is just going to know what's happening. You're differently spiritually tapped in. Like, you know, everybody got a different superpower.
How do you tap into that essence?
You got to be in your own energy.
How though? Like,
but be by yourself. By yourself. Literally by yourself. Okay, so if you have kids, you can still be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I had my son 25-8. I'm talking like 25-8 I had him. But I still had that time to myself when he sleep. No matter if I was tired or not, I still let my emotions run. Why do I feel like this? How do I feel like this? Is it okay that I feel like this? Like, you know, these are the questions that I'm asking myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it okay that I feel like this? And I'm answering them myself as well. If it's okay or if it's not okay. If it is okay, why is it okay? If it's not okay, why is it not okay? I'm talking to myself, but not really. I'm really talking to her up there, that higher power that's up there. She know who I am, but really I didn't know who I was. Like, you know, and I still kind of don't know who I am. I know who I am. Like, you know, I'm really her. I'm the emperor. I'm really her. Like, you know what I mean? People are going to do what I do. People are going to say what I say. People are going to follow whatever it is that I want to do. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever it is that I do, they're going to do. They're going to follow me. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? I am the trendsetter. Whatever you want to call it, the star, the generational curse breaker, whatever you want to call it, I am her. Like, you know? So back then when I was in my own energy, I cut everybody off. Everybody. Like, literally, even in my own household, I wasn't even talking to nobody. I stayed in my room. Like, when I came out of my room, if I was out of my room and I was still in my own energy. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't really communicate with the people that, because y'all interrupting what I have going on. You know, I'm letting y'all energy come over here and interrupt what I have going on. Because, like, I live in a house with my sister and my mom. We butt heads. Like, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to do that at the time. I don't want to butt heads. I want to literally figure out what the is going on with me and what I need to do next. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm tired of sitting here. I don't want to be in the same spot no more, the same energy no more, the same city no more. I don't want to be around the same people no more. I want to do better. I want to be bigger. I know that I can do this. What do I need to do that? You know? So I cut everybody the off, and everybody got mad at me. Time like, you don't even come around no more. You don't do this. You don't do that. I was taking shrooms, like, actually trying to get tapped in, like, you know what I'm saying? Because shrooms make you think different. It uses a different part of your brain. It uses more of your brain. So I was doing that, like, taking the psychedelics and shit, thinking about all the shit that I want to do, what I could do. I'm talking like all the different paths that I could take, because I got a lot of shit that I do. I told you I don't really just strip. Really have shit going on. So it's like I was looking at all the different paths and shit, and you really just got to sit in your own energy and just think, like, to yourself, like, is this what you want to do? You got to think ahead of time, like, if you do this, what's your future gonna look like? If you do this, what's your future gonna look like? What are you gonna do with this to get to this? What are you gonna do with this to get to this? What investments are you gonna be able to make from this? What type of money are you gonna be able to make from this to get to the point where you need to make all this money to be over here with these people? Like, you know what I mean? It's literally just levels to it, but you literally just gotta sit in your own energy. You gotta be by yourself, baby. I promise you, it's just gonna work out. You just gotta listen to. You have to listen. When you're in your own energy, listen to whatever it is that whatever it is that you believe is talking to you. God, your higher power, your ancestors, because it's all of them talking to you. All of them really talking to you. But really, you really, 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 really need to listen to your higher power. Your higher power is going to tell you exactly what's going on, who need to be there, and who don't need to be there, who going to be there for the long ride, and who going to be fake, and who is fake now, and who going to change on you later, who you need to keep right now, but they're going to change on you later. They'll tell you everything. I promise you. And they show you in a lot of different ways. It's not only just in your own energy. When you sit in your own energy, if you want to get on your phone, if you feel like your phone calling you, like, because sometimes I feel like TikTok could be calling me because I have a lot of spiritual going on there. And, like, a lot of mediums and like that, like a lot of collectives. And so I go in. But if I feel like that's calling me, because I be on my phone, but I don't be on my phone, if that makes sense. I be on my phone for business reasons, money reasons, spiritual reasons, personal reasons, not for everybody else. I don't be looking at all their business. I don't give a what's going on with y'all. I'm worried about me.
Right.
So I post on social media, then I get off. Like that. But anyway, yeah.
Must be
Like, I just... But yeah, like, I just don't...
Let me ask you
I'm
this.
different. I'm just different. I just can say that.
I believe it. In saying that, it seemed like your grandma was trying to instill the things that's gonna make you successful in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. She definitely did. Her and my dad.
Right.
My stepdad. Charles Nace, shout out to him. Love you too.
So how did they feel about you becoming an exotic dancer?
My grandma didn't care. My dad didn't care.
He didn't say nothing like, daughter, you can do better than this? Or I wanted you to be a lawyer?
No, I told him my game plan. So, like, really, he didn't really even care about the game plan. Whatever I'm happy with, he happy with. So as long as I'm happy, he don't give a fuck. He not gonna let me be like
crazy out there.
Yeah, like, he not gonna let me like fall off, be a drug head, dating a little bummy nigga over here living in a tent, in and out of cars, and out of hotels, not no weird like that.
Right.
But if I want to be a dancer, I can be a dancer. I'm grown. Like, you know what I mean? There's really nothing he can do about that. What can he do? He gonna be no.
Like, when did you first start stripping? Like, what made you want to become a stripper?
I actually been wanting to become a stripper since I was like 16, which I know that sounds like really weird. Like, but I wasn't like fantasizing over it. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't like in my room dressing up like a slut and dancing, like, But I was just like watching like stripper documentaries, like shit like that, like, like any teen girl would do that would want to be a stripper. But so I always planned to do it like when I turned 18, but when I turned 18, I was pregnant. So like I waited until after I had my second son, to go, and that's just what I wanted to do. I wanted to always try it. So, and I told my baby dad, like, at first he was against it, and like, I waited a little bit, and then I talked to him again, like, okay, well, either way, I'm gonna do it, like, you know what I mean? So like, because I need to try it at least once in my life, because I said I was going to, like, you know what I mean? I'm very one of those people. If I say I'm gonna do something in my life, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. So like, Yeah, I told him like, you go. I don't know. We're gonna have to work something out here. So like, I gave him some time, and then he was like, okay, if you go the first day and you make good money, I guess you can keep doing it, and then we can go from there. But I was already working as well in the medical field, so like I was just doing that at night, and he was a roofer. So like when I went the first night, I made $1,000. Second night, I made 1,500. So I'm like, yeah, I'm coming back. And then plus this little money over here from the medical field, and then you got the money over here from real. Yeah, honey, we're in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we bought 2 cars, got our own house. Was talking about buying land, talking about buying another house, talking about buying another car. And then my grandma died. And then the next day, his great grandma died. And then 3 days later, his great grandpa died.
They say it come in threes.
And then it was just over with. I went haywire. I went crazy. Oh my God, I'm not even going to capture you. I went literally savage. I'm talking like real savage. I had tunnel vision. It was only me in that. No, I'm talking like my kids was good though. Like I made sure my kids was good, but it was only me in that tunnel. I'm telling you, like I didn't give a about nothing at all. I checked on my kids, but I didn't go see them. Nothing, because I didn't want them to see me that up. Like you know what I mean? I was really up. Like I was taking, I was taking, I was so I was up. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't give a fuck. I was doing shrooms, active. I was everywhere, y'all. I'm talking like I was everywhere. I was all over the map. Like in Ohio. But like, I was everywhere. But like it was fun though. It was the best year of my life thus far. But I would never, ever, ever, ever want to go back to that mindset again.
Did you so you were still with your boyfriend in this year?
No, I ended up leaving him.
Because of that?
Yeah. I couldn't take the pressure.
Um,
Like I knew what type of timing I was on, and I didn't want to hurt him. So it's like, bro, I gotta go. Like you know what I mean? I had to leave. Like I can't be in this and want to do all of this at the same time because you don't agree with all the shit that I'm doing anyway. So like, why even be with me? I don't want to argue.
right.
I'm already going through. You going through shit, and I did want to be there for him, and I regret so bad not being there for him. Like I really do, because I know he needed me, and I know I needed him. I just my
Had to work
I
through
was
it
just dumb. I was just dumb as. I just didn't. I wasn't tapped into my spiritual then at all. Well, I was, but like I wasn't as tapped in as I thought I was. Like I was like scrape the surface and then jump over here on the train, the bandwagon with everybody else going crazy. Like you know, now I'm a little bit deeper into it, so it's like it's okay for me to accept my flaws. I know that it was my fault.
What reeled you in? You said it only lasted a year, so what, or is just time?
It wasn't even time for real. It was just like one day I'm like, okay, you gotta get your shit together. Like this ain't it. Because she didn't raise you to be like this. She know you hurt. Like you know what I mean. The whole time that I'm going through that though, like the whole time that I was going through, I'm already knowing that I'm gonna have to get my shit together. Like you know, I'm already having conversations with my grandma. Like, you know, I'm just up right now. You know, I'm gonna get my shit together. Like you know what I mean. No. Like you know, I'm seeing her like in person because I'm really really tapped into my spiritual. So I'm like seeing visions of her like walk past me, looking at me, like talking to me in the hallways, type seeing her when I close my eyes. Like it's crazy, like it's crazy. So I'm like I know. Okay, I know. But right now I'm that. What you expect me to do? You just left me here with all these motherfucking wolves. Like literally, like when my grandma died, they said I stole her money, that I was getting with her money, like stole her money to get the that I was snorting. First of all, but the thing is, she came in there with $200, right? She put it underneath her pillow, and then her boyfriend came. Well, her ex-boyfriend came to see her and gave her another $100. That was $300. She had that same $300 underneath her pillow when they came to get her because she died in my house. When they came to get her, she had that same $300 underneath her pillow. So you think I just stole the $300 and then just put the $300 right back before they put it, like before they got her? You think I was worried about putting the three? No, I never took from my grandma. I never stole nothing from her but a piece of candy or $1, maybe $1 when I was little. Like you know what I mean? That was when I was younger. I never ever ever would ever in my lifetime ever do that. Like why would I do that? I'm the one going to work every day to make sure that I have money to keep food in the house to feed her, the food that she wasn't eating because she had pancreatic cancer. So it's like she was bloated all the time. It retains water. So like she couldn't eat because her stomach was only this big. So
And
it's
her
like-
body, and she's still getting bigger because she can't
Yeah.
get the water off.
Mhm.
They don't got the energy to actually work it off.
Yeah, it's like they don't understand that though because they didn't go into the medical field. You don't even understand what's going on. I'm listening to what the doctors is telling me at the damn place. Like before I took her home to take care of her, they're telling me, okay, well, she's not really going to eat like that. She's probably going to eat small things like soup and da-da. She couldn't even eat that. Literally, like
So that's why she was living with you. You was taking care of her.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Salute to you, man.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? People be talking like,
I know.
but they will not let their sickly mother come live with them and have to wipe. They will not do
Yeah.
that. And you need more praise.
And
for that.
they really fought me like, well, they didn't even really fight me. They argued with me because she came to live with me, saying, "Oh, well, if she could have just came to live with me and da 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 da." Okay, but y'all didn't go to the hospital, get the clearance. Y'all didn't bring y'all ID up there, give them y'all address. Y'all didn't move all her from her house to your house to make it comfortable for her, so she felt like she was at home. Y'all didn't do none of that.
Shoulda,
like,
coulda,
what?
woulda.
So what are you saying? What are you talking? And not even that. She's the one that decided that she wanted to come with me. She's told me that she didn't want to go with none of y'all because y'all didn't have the clearance. I have the clearance. I had the background for this. Why would she not want to be with somebody in the family that has the clearance, has the background for this? I literally just was at work before this. Like, what? I don't know. My family's just weird. Like, they just want to be the spotlight of attention. They want to be the main ones all the time. And it's like, it will never be you because you want that spot so bad. Like, you know what I mean? You're too
Want it too bad.
You're too greedy. You're too, your head too big. You blowing that shit up with your own air. That don't make no sense.
Who got her life insurance, if I can ask?
So my cousin got like, I think 300-400 back. And she had literally like 10 life insurance policies. They ended them all right before she died. Yeah, it was some crazy, but I mean, I didn't give a about the money. I didn't care. As long as my grandma's ashes got cremated and she was, good, because that's what she wanted. As long as she got her last wishes, that's okay with me. I was cool with whatever.
They should at least give them enough to pay for the funeral. That's still 13 grand.
They didn't at all.
That's terrible.
But I mean, it's cool though. The world will eat you up and spit you out. And that's exactly what she was trying to prepare me for. Like,
So
I just didn't know it was gonna happen that damn soon. I was literally fresh 20.
right. And well, she was a madam, so she probably, supported your decisions. You didn't think about the stigma behind exotic dance, or
I didn't care. I never cared. I don't give a what nobody thinks, for real, honestly, if you really want to tell the truth. I don't even give a about what my nigga think.
okay,
Like, if you not with what I'm with, why are you with me?
right,
Leave me alone, because I'm not changing who I am for you. I will change if it's a good thing. Like, you know what I mean?
right.
But if you just trying to get me to change my whole person just to fit you, no, I'm not doing that because that's more of my standards. Why would I do that?
Right.
No. Would I respect the relationship? Yes. Yes, I will. If you don't want me dancing, no, I won't dance because I got other shit to do. I'm a boss. I'm not just stuck here. But at the same time, you're not going to control my life. I'm going to do what I want at the end of the day. If I want to dance, you're just not going to be with me. If I want to dance at that moment.
Do you have a man that agrees with that, or nobody stepped up to the plate?
So like my baby dad, my second baby dad, I don't claim my first baby dad, but my second baby dad, I don't. Like at all. But my second baby dad, he would once he got once he seen like the money coming in and the fact that I was still being loyal, he had my location, he could FaceTime me, text me, like you know what I mean? He was okay with it. Like, a lot of people try to tell me like he still wasn't okay with it and he didn't like the fact that I was like, half naked. That's normal. Like, especially if he's there, because he came to a couple of my parties. That's when he was telling them like, oh, I don't like that. Of course he gonna tell you that. He's there.
Right.
When I'm at the club, it's totally different. He's not there. Like, what the like, of course, if he's at my parties, he's there for security. Like, you know what I mean? Because I need people that I got. Like, people be in my face so bad guts. But, if he's right next to me, watching me gyrate my goods on another nigga half naked, of course he's not gonna like that. But if I'm dancing at a club and then coming home to you, giving you money, and putting into the household, taking care of the kids, everything is good, there shouldn't be no problem. Like, you know?
Mhm.
But not every nigga can handle that. He's the only one that could handle that for the time that he did. The nigga that I have now, he thought that he was okay with it, but he tweaking on my line right now. So.
This probably about to be it for.
I already knew it was coming to an end anyways because the medical field been calling me back spiritually. So I already knew they was coming to an end. I only planned to do this for a year anyways, and it's been like 3 months. Like 4 months now. So I mean, like halfway in, I can stop. It's not really that big of a deal for me.
Oh, you just started.
Yeah, I just started back. I've been doing it for 7 years though, on and on.
Okay.
I be taking like month breaks, like 6, 9 year break. So I feel like that's why it's okay for me to just do it this long. Like, you know, because I really don't be doing it this long. Like, I be doing other shit. Like, I be going back into the medical field or I like rolling tray business. But, like, I ended up going through some shit.
So what's the rolling tray business?
The rolling tray business is like, okay, so it comes with like a set, a custom rolling tray, epoxy. You get like a background. You can choose your color. You can choose your like font of your letters if you want something put on there like a phrase. You can choose your pictures. You can choose like anything that you want on there. I can put it on there. Anything 3D. I also got 3D things. You can put 3D things on there. That's really cute. But it comes with a tray, ashtray, a jar, a keychain with like a fuzzy, little fuzzy ball that goes with the color of your tray, obviously. A little homemade weed keychain that can also have pictures put in that as well on the background of it, of course. And I forget what else comes in there. Oh, it comes with filter tips, the little raw paper cone things comes with those, the big ones and the little ones, because like you don't know if you got a lot of weed or a little bit of weed, you never know. And it also comes with a weed jar too, as well. So yeah, for sure. And it just depends on what you want, the price range for real, because I would say started out 35 just for something plain and simple, like, you know, and then it just goes up from there depending on if you want like a phrase added or a picture added, like, you know what I mean. It's nothing too crazy, like, you know what I mean. It's like $3-5 difference, nothing too you know, insane, because the people want a lot of additions onto see adding shit on and then have the same price. No. So but yeah, just hit me up, let me know, and we can go from there. Get lit. Well, toe cats in it.
Another thing. Do you have a name for it?
I did, but I feel like I want to come up with a different one now because it was Sade Smoke Shack. But I don't think I want to do that now since I'm like, you know, a little bit older and I know a little bit more about the business and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was definitely going to like put another set out here soon. And, you know, I don't lie to nobody. I don't, like, you know, all my social media is put out there. I don't have nobody blocked except for one dirty, dumb.
Crunchy.
Crunchy. No, her panties is crunchy. The drawers crunchy, all that. That. No, you're not crunchy as a.
What's her name?
Your whole collective is crunchy. I'm sorry to put them in that because it's not their fault. But, bitch, it's your fault. Huh? Like, you know what I mean?
But we go high when they go low. What Michelle Obama say?
Listen, bro. If somebody tell me that they gonna split my baby lip and he had a okay, so he had that in the left cup and his nose was flat.
Yeah.
She told me that she was gonna split my baby's lip again. I wanna back you down. What are you talking about? I don't give a fuck.
That's disrespectful.
Exactly. And
that deserves a broken nose.
The reason why,
not that.
But the reason why I was beefing with her before is because of the simple fact that this bitch tried to pull a knife on my motherfucking sister and her boyfriend, well, my brother-in-law, while they had her child literally in her motherfucking arms. She pulled a knife on her, and her motherfucking nigga pulled a gun out like, I really got you down right here. What are you talking about? My child is right here in her arms. Like, what are you saying? What are you talking about? So, and she trying to play victim. I don't give a fuck. I know you're talking about, bitch. I'm gonna back you down regardless. I don't care. I cannot wait to see you. I promise you, I put that on my dead granny ashes. Bitch. I cannot wait. I can't wait. Because, baby, I got a lot of anger in me for the past 5 years. Bitch, I'm gonna, well, the next I get my hands on, I really feel bad. But I've really been not on that though for the past 5 years. Since my grandma died, I really haven't been trying to be on that because the last time that I got into a fight after my grandma, I really fat shit down, and then me and my sister ended up going to jail. So I'm like,
Over that?
yeah. So I'm like, nah. And they came to our house.
How
You go? How I go to jail? And they came to our shit. How? Like what the? Oh, I must have been really fapping y'all bitches down.
Tell me the situation.
Oh my God, bro. Okay, so bro, they came right to the okay, Liberty.
Yes, Liberty Pool.
Yes. Okay, so they came down there at the pavilion trying to start shit with my cousins and my sister, right? Cousins fat them down. Bam, they got fat. They come to the house talking about some yeah. Now, right now, I'm pregnant with my daughter. Don't know. I'm like, okay, fuck it. We finna fat down. They pulling up. All right. We finna do whatever it is that we need to do. Like, you know what I mean? It's literally like 10 of us. So 10 of us, like 15 of them, right? So my cousin go in the backyard, he fight the dude that was like, fat down while they was down there because my cousin was drunk or whatever. He got a little bit over on him, like, you know what I'm saying? He busted his lip a little bit, so we wasn't fucking with that. Nah. You finna get your shit beat on me. He come to the backyard or whatever. They come to the back. Now it's 15 of them, 10 of us. Like, you know what I mean? It's whatever. We on whatever, but it's just them fighting. We all in the backyard. They get to fighting and shit. Now my cousin mopping his shit. Something like mopping. Put him all up on the car, backing down. Hit him. Now this whoever the bitch was, I know who the bitch is, right? But whoever the bitch was to him, she got salty. She got mad because he was getting beat. She tried to jump into the fight. Now my younger sister, it's 4 of us, so it's me, my sister, my younger sister, her, the younger one. She grabbed her arm. Nah, you're not finna go up there, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not finna get in the middle of they shit. They fighting, like, you know what I mean? Let them do them. She like, nah. My sister said, please don't do this. I looked at her, I said, please don't do this. I looked at my God, I said, forgive me, because by then my sister was already swinging. It was over with. We got that right now. Boom, we all coming. Me, my sister, my younger sister, we all came at the same bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Her friend come over, my other sister came. Like, she was in the fight, but she wasn't in the fight, if that makes sense. Like, she hit her, then ran back. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's
like hitting, ducking in and out.
It's 4 of us. Nobody and everybody can't be on this at the same time, or we're gonna be hitting each other. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, okay, so we all on her, but she moved back. So it's me, my sister, so it's me, my sister, and my my youngest sister. And we 3 on her. Now the other girl tried to run up, right? Soon as she run up, my other sister, she behind. Now I don't think she paid attention to the other, like, you know what I mean, her leaving the pack. She tried to run up, my sister grabbed her by her. Bam! He put her to the ground. Oh my God, it was so crazy. And then my older sister, the one that's under me, she ran over there with her. And then once she ran over, my youngest sister, she ran over too. Now they all on this hoe. I'm over here beating the big bitch up. Bam, like literally beating her, bro. I swear to God. She like, I'm not gonna say their names. Get this bitch, hit this bitch, I'm like, bro, if you hit me, my baby dad's gonna fap you down on me. My second baby dad was there at that time. I was pregnant with my daughter.
That's the real one.
Yeah. So like, baby, I'm like, bro, my baby dad's gonna fap you down. He's a wrestler. Like, he went state champ, all that. Bitch is gonna fap you down on here, on me. Touch me, my baby dad's gonna fap down on here, period. You're getting folded like a bed going in the wall. You're gonna get it's because a lot of people need to know my story though.
They really do though.
They do.
And
because it's not everybody know my story, and it's like when I go live, like on Facebook and Instagram and shit, like I don't be trying to tell my whole story, like, you know what I mean? Because not everybody be asking questions and shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't be liking to just talk about
it. Give us a Defiant Regiment podcast exclusive secret.
Not everybody's meant to have the dad that they was born from.
Yeah.
Not everybody was meant to have the father they was born from, I should say. Not the daddy. The daddy is the person that be there for you. The father is the person that created you. I don't know why the everybody be getting misconfused on that, but the father is who created you. The daddy is who take care of you. Thank you, for real. I just can't. I can't deal with. It's like, bruh, when you talk to your God, what do you call him? Fatherly, thou in heaven, correct? So then, why the fuck did you not call the person that created you your father? Your dad, your daddy is the one who raised you, the one who gave you the way, the one who showed you what was right from wrong.
This is getting cut.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Remember them days mama kicking me out? Now I tell my mama I figure it out. I thought you didn't relate, but learned at the end of the day you wanna hold it down. Now every time that I wake, I gotta go harder at digging my feet in the ground. I'm in the trenches every day, gotta keep a pound like I like how did that sound? But I stay in the gym, number faking bitch, I'm playing to win. Nowadays they'll treat you like you never did nothing, and they scared to win. Now they see me and they saying it's him. First we was in love, now you don't need me, I wish we staying as friends. Now I'm praying to God, and next time you need me, I'm driving a Ray for a Benz. I've been stressed on face in the city. When I slide, need an 8 or a 6. I don't play, so go play with your kids. Too many fake niggas claiming they can. First you was the one that was gonna wait, now you ain't got the patience to give. One day that you here, and now that you gone, I swear I hate a lot of dead ones, now I gotta recreate the image. Got too many brothers, never said nothing for the members, down for a sentence. Ain't got time for kitty games, had to be a man, gotta stand up on your pivot. Never knew this shit'd change, when I sit it down, I can call you for a visit. Always been silent since I was a child, ain't been the phone, never threw in the towel. Gave you about 5 years of my energy, you chasing niggas who won't walk a mile. See how you moving, and I was like, why I wanna see improvement, I'm thinking like how. Hunger replace, so you want me to wait, but I ain't got the time, cause I need it now.
Say Defiant. Wait. 3, 2, 1.
Defiant!
Say regiment.
Regiment. Say regiment? Yeah. Say regiment. Okay, good.
3, 2, 1.
Regiment!
Yeah. Okay, say podcast.
Packing.